Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from SugarTits.
Hi there and welcome back to another SugarTits video. Bonnie Blue Waffle is in a kerfuffle. Now you may know from
Imagine, all these people that make so much money or have made so much money because they're young and dumb, just going around ruining their lives and getting, facing 15 years in jail in another country, a foreign Asian country.
my previous videos that I have no love for the Blue Waffle. The waffle is bad news and a crap stain on humanity. And it's hard to feel any sense of sympathy for a person who so maniacally says she enjoys taking husbands away from their wives and sons from their mothers.
You taunt women, I'm sleeping with your husbands and your sons.
I have no problem stepping over them to get to their son and husband.
She wants to deflower their barely legal power, and she feels no remorse whatsoever.
And it's just so crazy. Imagine a man going out there, I'm just looking for straight 18-year-olds. As soon as they turn, I just go through their mothers and fathers just so I can get to them. Yeah, that man's going to jail. He's going to jail for a long time.
However, in fact, she delights in the pain that she may or may not cause.
I loved looking down when I did the world record and seeing how many men had wedding rings on. I just loved knowing I was doing something that their wife should have done.
And uses such controversies as a platform to gain more popularity. Now, I was rapt to find out that she once again had been denied entry into Australia for the prestigious Schoolies event, where young Australians gather to celebrate the culmination of their schooling career and futures as young adults. Barely legal young adults, as the Blue Waffle might say.
I love Bunny Blue! Love Bunny Blue!
Okay, boys, it's
Stop it. Get some help.
only 1 week until Schoolies and I cannot wait to be pleasuring you.
I know who Bunny Blue is. She's inspirational.
Whoa. They're actually wearing shirts with I love. I didn't realize things were that cooked out there.
Seen the Bonnie Blue t-shirts?
I actually have gagged at every man wearing one. Oh, it's gross. Get out.
I just got
Oh, it's gross now. I thought it was empowering, ladies. I thought it was her taking control of her body. Why aren't you guys praising her anymore?
No, not at all. Don't like them. Keep them away.
Oh yeah, I actually want one, I want one. I'm gonna get a lot of them. Bunny Blue's my girl. Bunny Blue's my girl as well, bro. Straight out.
So apparently Miss Blue had to settle for Bali Schoolies.
It's funny, you see Bali, it's Indonesia, and then all of these pictures of these little clips that we just saw right now were purely white people. Just saying.
Picked up the Bonnie Blue bike bus in Bali. No aircon, why he's hanging out, can't move to see it. Hi boys! A message to your parents.
Leaving Bali life, let's get it. Have a good
Okay, I just want to say thank you to Bean Bag Boys that are currently pushing this bang bus. It has had it. Bang bus is broken down.
Now, if you don't know much about Bali, which is in Indonesia, it's a very popular tourist place, especially for Australians, in a country where you don't want to fuck around and find out.
That is so true. You will get executed for drugs.
In a country where you sure as hell better respect the law, because bitch, you do not want to go to jail there. You see, the majority of Indonesia is a Muslim country. Roughly 87% are Muslim. And although
That's a lot.
Bali specifically is overwhelmingly Hindu, tourists tend to forget that the national Indonesian laws still apply, including anti-prawn laws, public morality laws, and online decency laws. These laws are written at the national level, which are heavily influenced by the broader Muslim majority culture, and they're enforced everywhere.
At 5-0. Walk around and find out.
Including Bali. So how much of a dumb cunt do you have to be to go to Bali, paint up a truck blue with the label Bang Bus on it, and drive around the streets of Bali at night picking up people to bang for online prawn content? What a dumbass. I can't think of anything more terrifying than being in a foreign country in Asia with some of the most strictest crime penalties and
I'm telling you guys now. Cambodian jail? Yeah. Good luck. And I'm sure Indonesian jail ain't much better.
Notoriously bad prisons and having to go to jail. Did you ever see that Claire Danes movie and Kate Beckinsale was in it too, I think? What was it called? Broke Down Palace? That movie gave me fucking nightmares when I was young. I made a mental note right then and there. Never fuck around and find out in Thailand. Or in this case, Indonesia. So now Bonnie Blue has been arrested and now faces up to 15 years in a Bali jail. Although
Imagine doing all that, making all this much money within like the last 4 or 5 years, being multi-millionaire, and now you're facing 15 years for doing dumb stuff.
So legal experts believe she will most likely just be deported instead.
At the least, it is more than likely they will be booted out of the country and hit with a ban. Bonnie Blue herself also remains in Bali and under investigation after spending the better part of a week driving around Bali during Schoolies week in a blue truck emblazoned with Bang Bus.
She and 17 other male tourists were arrested last week, including 15 Australians, who have since been released.
Those men arriving today, many covering their faces with t-shirts, their hands, and one with a McDonald's takeaway bag. Some appeared to be in the company of legal representatives.
I'm guessing he was married?
Others seemingly amused by it all, laughing and waving.
But charges are still pending. Why? On suspicion of breaching Indonesia's strict anti-pornography law. Suspicion? I mean, come on, it's pretty...
I mean, there's a reason why they have these laws. Keeps their citizen at bay.
Blatantly obvious. She was in a mini ute with the title Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus printed all over the fucking thing. The bitch is guilty.
I mean, it's just like us driving a van with saying free candy on it and just driving around the neighborhood.
If prosecuted and found guilty under the law, Blue, whose real name is Tia Billinger, faces up to 15 years imprisonment and fines up to 6 billion rupiah, which is approximately 541,000 Australian dollars. Those are the maximum penalties.
That's not that
It's
much.
understood that Bonnie Blue is still in police custody in Kuta, and she's said to be disappointed, angry and upset over her continued detention there. The 26-year-old was seen there at the police station.
On the scene, police say they found professional video cameras, mountains of contraceptives, and erectile drugs. Oh, this is just so funny. I'd need Viagra too if I found out how many STDs I was about to collect. A small blue ute with the words Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus painted across the front and side, in addition to the content creator's own Instagram account in which he can be seen soliciting Schoolies teenagers over the age of 18, allegedly, for prawn-related activities. So the
This is why it should be banned, right? Like, she's doing a tour around the world, the globe, an international tour to bang people and cause mischief. Yeah, this is why other countries have banned it.
Bang bus, all the professional video cameras, tapes, whatever, was seized up by the Bali police following a tip-off by concerned
Tapes? SugarTits. Your age is showing.
citizens. And I would have done that too. I do not like you.
Badung Police Chief Arif Batubara said action was taken after the public reported the alleged creation of a pornographic video. The chief said investigators found several cameras and several contraceptive devices.
We received information regarding activities that may violate public decency laws. They were allegedly producing and distributing indecent videos and other content.
I mean, she could really be, and pardon the pun, fucked here. If Indonesia really wants to make an example of this.
I mean, I hope they do. A lot of Asian countries are starting to make examples of these types of behavior, you know, of streamers and all this thing.
I can't even think of a nice word to call her. I mean, woman, lady is being generous. If they really want to make an example out of her, she could be in some serious trouble. But according to a law firm in Jakarta specializing in helping foreigners deal with Indonesian immigration and legal matters, if found guilty, Blue will probably just be deported and banned from ever entering the country again, rather than being persecuted.
Can we do that for this country?
And imprisoned. Damn. But currently she's being detained by the police, which means they can go ahead and proceed to prosecute her. This has exploded in the Indonesian media, which is not a good thing for her case. If this gets any bigger, people may be calling for blood. They may be wanting to make an example out of her.
The internet erupted in outrage over the near illegal recruitment and exploitation of underage boys. Everyone is asking the same question. How could this possibly be legal? The madness unfolding inside the bus, as leaked footage reveals, involves severe misconduct that likely violates multiple laws. Wake up. This isn't some urban legend. It's a vicious crime that must be stopped. Bonnie's silence may be grabbing attention, but the law won't stay quiet. The damage she's inflicting on young people through that bus is far more severe and systematic than any exploitation at a frat party. It's time to take action.
If she is proven to have created, displayed, and or distributed pornographic content in Indonesia, Bonnie may be charged with a threat of imprisonment up to 12 to 15 years. Under certain conditions, law enforcement officials may also apply the ITE law, Indonesia's primary legislation governing electronic information and transactions, that's a fucking mouthful, or decency provisions in the criminal code. If the evidence is strong, the case can be processed through to criminal court. And let's be honest, that evidence is pretty fucking strong. So with the
cameras, contraceptives, probably some data.
mountains of evidence piling up against Miss Bonnie Blue, we'll all have to wait and see what the repercussions are. Will she be jailed? Will she be fined? Or will...
No, I'm hoping she gets jailed, but the likelihood, because she's a woman, to probably get a slap on the wrist and just get deported and banned is very high.
Will she just be deported? And will they...
Because even like Johnny Somali and all these other stupid streamers, Vitali and all that stuff, they still got around doing all these things, but they're men. So it's a little bit different.
Yes, fan the flames of the already growing amount of pissed off people who can't stand this woman and want something to be done about it, further pursuing legal actions against her to deny her from entering countries or bringing her low brand of degradation to spread amongst the streets and prowl like a predator, preying on dumb as fuck but willing, barely legals, so that she can line her pockets from their dumbass youthful decisions and transferred STDs and make bank if we continue to
men are young and dumb too.
Allow her to do this kind of shit without opposition. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to check me out on Rumble.
Like, people always forget that other countries have different laws and operate very differently. This is why I tell men you need to kind of explore. I'm not saying go out there to be a passport bro or anything. Yes, you have that ability, but go out there and actually see the world. See how other things operate, other women operate, other countries operate. Maybe you might even like other countries better. Like, there's a lot of Americans that make decent money that, you know, remotely work in other countries. I met quite a few people in China that moved to China because they liked how China operated better. It was a little bit safer for them. I have people that live in, you know, Vietnam. It depends on what you enjoy and how you want to live. Remember, we're not stuck in the United States, or at least stuck in the city that you're born in or living in. You get to move around the world. It does take a little bit of money, but you have that ability. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.